Well, let's take a look at the midpoint formula. We have already taken a look at how we use points and slopes to create a line segment or a line on a coordinate plane. Well, we just want to briefly take a few minutes to look at the midpoint of a line segment and understand that we can divide these particular lines into halfway points. We have a certain formula for this, and this particular formula is M, and not M for slope. This is a capital M, and it stands for midpoint, and that's going to be x sub 1 plus x sub 2 divided by 2, comma, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 divided by 2. And literally all we're doing is really just calculating the average of the x coordinates and the average of the y coordinates. So let's just go ahead and take a look at an example and see how easy this concept is. So we have, let's say, point C, which is the ordered pairs -2 and -1, and that's our first actual pair. And then we also have a pair, let's see, let's use D and use 4, 2. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we just want to write our formula. And our formula says M parentheses x sub 1 plus x sub 2 divided by 2, and let's go ahead and actually I want to close that and keep that open because that's actually the ordered pair segment. As well. So we'll just put a comma there and put y sub 1 plus y sub 2 divided by 2. Okay. So now we just want to substitute our values, and our values are our first x, -2, minus our second x, which is 4. Actually, we're going to add that. Okay, and that's going to be over 2. And our first y is -1 plus our second y, which is 2. And we're going to divide that by 2. Again, we're just averaging this out. And here we will have a -2. So let's go. A -2 plus 2 is going to give us 2 divided by 2, comma, and here we'll have 1 divided by 2. Okay. Now when we simplify, we will get M, comma, 1 and 1/2. So for the lines -2 and 1 and 4 and 2, actually the points -2 and 1, -2 and -1, and 4 and 2, our midway point, so which is here, is going to be actually 1 and 1/2. 1, comma, 1/2. So again, it's a pretty simple concept. You're just trying to find the average, so you're going to add your x values and divide by 2 to get the average, which is your first points. and then you're going to add your y values and divide by 2 as well. Again, we take our first x and add that to our second x, and our first y, and add it to our second y, and just divide by 2.